Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. I am Professor Dr. Sarfraz Hussain Sayyed, Professor of Ophthalmology, Head of Eye Unit 2, Punjab Medical College, Faisalabad Medical University, Faisalabad. Today we are going to discuss about the anatomy of the cornea. The cornea is the anterior most transparent part of the outermost coat of the globe, and the light passes through this cornea and through the lens and is focused at the macula to form a clear image, which is then transmitted through the optic nerve to the brain. The cornea contains three layers: the epithelium, deeper to that is the Bowman's layer, then there is stroma there, and a Descemet's membrane, and endothelium is the innermost layer of the cornea. Epithelium constitutes 1/10 normal thickness of the cornea, which contains 5 to 6 layers of cells. There are three types of cells in the epithelium: the basal columnar cells. The basal columnar cells are single layer columnar cells. The nuclei lie in the apex part of the cell, which is attached to the basement membrane here with the hemidesmosomes. The second layer is the middle layer is wing cells layer, which is 2 to 3 layered, 3 cells layer. It is flat. These cells are flatter than the basal columnar cells and have wing-like extensions joined to each other. The surface cells are 2 cell layers. These are long and thin flat nuclei arranged in 2 layers joined by bridges. Surface layer have microplici and microvilli, to which mucin layer of tear film is adhered. They shed after a few days, about 7 days on average, and replaced by regeneration from the deeper layers. They are not replaced by scar tissue. The Bowman's layer, this is an acellular structure made up of collagen and represents the superficial layer of stroma. This does not regenerate and is replaced by scar tissue. The stroma, it consists of 90% of the corneal thickness. It contains cells called keratocytes, which lay down the collagen fibrils and ground substance. The collagen fibrils of uniform size and extend in bundles called lamellae across the entire length of the cornea. They crisscross at right angle but do not interlace. The ground substance occupies the space between the fibrils and is composed of mucoproteins and glycoproteins. Wandering cells like leukocytes and macrophages are also found in the stroma. The Descemet's membrane, it is a basal lamina of the endothelium and has an anterior banded zone formed during the fetal life and a posterior non-banded zone. It is secreted by the endothelium. The endothelium is a single layer of hexagonal cells arranged in a mosaic pattern. Normal density in adult cornea is about 2500 cells per millimeter square. They decrease in number with age and trauma. It is vital for corneal detergescence. Less than 500 cells per millimeter scare will result into corneal edema. These cells do not regenerate but spread to fill the gaps. This is the most densely innervated tissue in the body with the nerves. The ophthalmic branch of the trigeminal nerve takes the sensation from the cornea. There are plexuses, the subepithelial and stromal, which are formed, and these nerves, they lie just beneath the epithelium. The stimulation of naked nerve endings result into severe pain, photophobia, and lacrimation.